Well, great morning. I think this morning I want to pull cards on this sovereign citizen movement that's going on. And these yahoos actually think that they can say, I'm a sovereign citizen and I don't have to comply with the rules of the United States. I've seen some of these yahoos get stopped and the police ask them for their driver's license and their car registration, etc. Well, I don't have to give it to you. You can't arrest me. You can't give me a ticket. I'm a sovereign citizen. You can have my passport ID, but no, I'm not giving you anything else. Okay. You see another one in court. Well, you can't charge me. I'm a sovereign citizen. No, you live in the United States. You were born here. You have a social security number. Okay? You're not a sovereign citizen that has nothing to do with the United States. So let's pull cards and just see what we get. You know, I'm not asking a specific question. We'll just see what it brings up. So what can you tell me about these yahoos and this sovereign citizen ideology that they're being fed, that rules don't apply to them? Okay? I'm a sovereign citizen. I can have a gun. I can walk around. I can do whatever I want to do, and you can't touch me. You know, they're almost acting like they are, what's the name of it, if you're coming from another country and you're a diplomat and you've got diplomatic immunity. And so they think, I guess, like, you know, a diplomat, where their building is for them, that it's considered the homeland of that, wherever they've come from, whether it's Denmark or Germany or Japan, that is their land. So I guess these sovereign citizen yahoos think that, you know, if I put a thing out in my lawn and say, this is a sovereign citizen, that I don't have to comply with anything. This is no longer a part of the United States. Well, you are part of the United States, and you have to comply with the laws here. Yeah. But their mentality, again, if they get stopped or whatever, they start spouting this, I'm a sovereign citizen and you can't touch me. Yeah, a bit skewed, and that spring has sprung, okay? But I can't believe that these fools think that they can plant a flag in their yard or whatever and say it's sovereign territory, but yet they want to have all the benefits that they can get from the United States government until something comes up that they don't want to comply with. Then all of a sudden I'm a sovereign citizen and I don't have to, you know, abide by the rules here. Well, let's take a look and see what we have. So in the past we have the message of concern. Okay, we have a message of concern. So let's see what we have. What is this message of concern? Is it, I just don't want to comply with anything? I think I'm above the law? I think I'm smarter than the rest of you? Protection, okay? Message of concern about protecting. So who's protecting? Is it the United States government that's protecting? Or are these fools thinking that this is going to protect them and insulate them from anything? Like 45 thinks all I have to do is claim, well, I'm a former president. Like stealing the documents. I'm insulated because I was president, so I can do whatever I want to do, okay? I don't have to show my taxes. I don't have to, so he's going all out with that nonsense. So this is about facing losses. They think they're going to insulate themselves from justice, okay? So yeah, this is a message of concern. They're facing losses, and they think, the fools that they are, that this is going to get them out of any trouble. I don't have any consequences, okay? We see these people just belligerent and, ridiculous, and then they wind up getting arrested because they refuse to comply. So what we have now is these thoughts, the thoughts about this movement, the direction, okay? And I like that. The direction is No Name Pub, Lazy Gecko, Sloppy Joe, Coyote Ugly. What direction are you going? Pick one. Above it, yeah, they just don't like what's coming. They don't want to have to face this. It's emotionally challenging, okay? So the foundation is they get together, and these people get together and celebrate this and talk it up amongst themselves and really think they've got one over on the government. I don't think so. At the center of it, we have the gift. Is this the gift that keeps on giving? Well, they seem to think so. A gift of what? Short-term luck. So they're convincing themselves that this is going to benefit them. But it's short-term, because once they get confronted with something, it's not going to help them. Yeah, they think they can get away with stuff, okay? They've got this mentation of that I can do what I want, and there are no consequences. Of course, he's wearing his little Russian hat here. Yeah, this is what they're trying to sell. The merchant, wish fulfilling, okay? Their wishes are that there are no consequences for their actions. Well, you can wish that all you want, and you can push that agenda all you want, but it doesn't make it true, and you're going to have to face harsh reality at some point. So the challenge is this unexpected income. Now, in this case, they're not going to get a windfall of money, okay? Something is going to come in the pike, in their hands, that they're not going to want to deal with. Yeah, and they think they're going to be crafty enough to get out of it by saying, I'm a sovereign citizen. I could go in my house and hide there, and you can't come on my property because I've claimed it as a sovereign citizen, and this is my own country here. They're trying to pull a Nityananda. He ran away from India because he's been accused of rape and all sorts of manner of corruption and criminal activities. So he ran away. He's hiding on some island that he purchased. And well, you can't extradite me. You can't touch me because now I'm sovereign. Now this fool actually said, if I did come back to India when they were having all the COVID, the minute my foot touched it, all the COVID would be gone. Yeah, I teach, I have software that allows cows to speak Sanskrit. Yeah, this fool actually said that, and there are people that actually buy into it and believe it. There are some people that will believe anything. So the challenge is this incoming thing that they think they're crafty enough to get around by holding on to this action. But I think the action, they think they're smart enough that they can manipulate stuff, okay? All I have to do is claim to be a sovereign citizen, and I hold the power, and you can't do anything. Well, that's in the challenge position. So if it's a challenge, good luck with that. The clarification is what? The thief. Okay? Are we seeing something of the main male? The person that's trying to use this and buy into it? And how's that going to go? Yeah, crash and burn. So the theft, yeah, the star, the narcissist, the con man, the narcissist, trying to steal his way through it. And again, this is something that they've worked on together, that they keep talking about, talking it up amongst themselves on these crazy forums that they have, and think that this is going to fly. They think they've found a loophole that's going to afford them protection against any crime they may try to commit. So let's see what's under it. Under it, we have the government. And then we have what? Their fishtails, their lies, their deceptive stories they want to put out. So this is being worked on. But guess what? The karma card is coming up. The wheel. There are actions and there are consequences to actions. So this is what's being juggled. Of course, they want to say their home is sovereign land. And so we have this new action of this mental pain and drama that they're in, but they are all wet. Okay? This is delusional to think that you can do this and get away with it. So again, what's driving it, underneath of it, is government, and them wanting to try to find some loophole, but there are consequences coming down. So breaking this down, again, going into it, we have the message of concern of their protection, thinking they're going to protect themselves. They're thinking about the direction they can make this fly. They think they're gifted with something that's going to benefit them short term, a good luck. But the challenge is what's coming in, and they want to try to use this crafty idea. But, we've got the theft and this narcissistic, overblown ideation that they're going to be able to go against the system. So what we have is justice. Underneath of this, justice, wanting to manipulate, and we have this cadre of people that are sharing this, that they can manipulate justice by claiming to be a sovereign citizen. Yeah, just because you plant a rebel flag in your yard or a Ku Klux Klan cloth or whatever you want to do and claim it's sovereign territory, it's not going to fly. So we have, those that are working together and trying to back this monetarily, it looks like. And then we have facing losses, not liking what's coming down the pike. So they get together, talk it up on these forums, and think that this is a merchant, that they're so smart, the wish-fulfilling merchant, that they're going to be able to push this and sell this system. And look at the smugness there. They come in with that smug attitude about actions and what you can do and what you can't do. And unfortunately, they're delusional, okay? So again, in the center of it, this is the mental spin that they're doing to try to get away with whatever thing they're doing against the law. but we have the control and the power. So who's got the actual power? It's not these sovereign citizens that want to think it. It's who? It is the government, the laws, the rules, the regulations of our country. Because no matter what, they were born in this country, they have a social security number, and they are citizens of this country. You can't just arbitrarily say, I have sovereign citizenship. And yet, okay, if you want to have sovereign citizenship, then you can't use the public highways. You can't use any of the amenities here, okay? You know how long that's going to fly. So they want their cake and eat it too. They want to have all the benefits that they can get from government, etc., and yet not have to follow any of the laws. So how is that going to work out? Yeah, not so well. So this is what I have on the sovereign citizens and their ideology, that all I have to do is put a little flag in my thing and name it a specific country, and I'm the president of it, and you can't touch me. Yes. So I'm the Lady Godiva of lots of bullshit, and I've got my flag out there, so this is sovereign land. So, don't come into my kingdom unless you're invited. So thanks for... Oh my goodness, these yahoos are so delusional. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and I'll see you online. Don't forget, this afternoon is Hogali time, and we're looking forward to seeing you there. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.